to be honest, going to be bad. I mean, I've completely have the support of my teammates, my coaches. That's all you can ask for, to be honest. Obviously, it's kind of sucks when you're not playing the way that you want to play, but I think I kind of spoke to that to you guys, just about taking that challenge of how are you when you're not playing well. You know, what kind of teammate are you? What's your body language like? Are you sitting and sulking, or are you trying to creatively find a solution and still be effective to the team? You know what I mean? So I looked at it, you know, as a challenge, and who can I be when I'm going through, you know, a tough stretch, knowing it's not going to be my last tough stretch for me in this league. It's going to happen other times. Who can I be through it?
Gotcha. I think it was going to be hard to tap into my full potential, in my opinion, in a team like that, where there was just so many talented guys who needed the ball in their hands, who were great with the ball in their hands, and a change of scenery was probably going to maybe unlock more of that for me. But I think, as I said, just being able to make the game easy for everybody, being able to get guys involved, distribute the ball, and get other players confident around me is kind of the thing I pride myself on doing. And, you know, it's hard to do that in a role where the ball's not in your hands a lot, and you're screening, you're doing different things. So, you know, for me, as I said, that's probably the big thing coming in here. I want to, you know, be the pass-first point guard that I am, and help teammates, you know, generate easy looks and get them feeling good right from the get-go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. Hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good today, so I'm feeling pretty good myself. But yeah, today I just wanted to talk about some Chicago Bulls news. I wanted to talk about, out of all the players, you know, we pretty much see who our team is going to be, bearing any Zach LaVine trade before the start of the season, bearing any Nikola Vucevic trade before the start of the season. You know, it's been some players who I feel like are kind of being underrated as far as coming into the season, as far as what people expect, what are the outside folks looking at as far as the Chicago Bulls players. And so I wanted to name a few players who I feel could be a surprise for this upcoming season, and not a surprise as, you know, them being an all-star caliber player, but just being better than what the mass and what the, you know, the general public expect them to show for the season. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. But before I do, if you're a true Bulls fan, definitely subscribe to my page, as I'll be talking about Bulls content all summer. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. And so the first player I want to start with talking about is my man Lonzo Ball. Yes, Lonzo Ball. And everybody knows how good Lonzo Ball was, you know, when he first came to the Bulls, how much he contributed to the Bulls. You know, the Bulls was the number one seed when he came. And then I feel like most people expect Lonzo not to return to the same level that he was when he first was here, when the Bulls was playing at a, you know, a super great type of way. But I feel like, while I don't feel like Lonzo will be to that level either, you know, when he first come back, I do feel like Lonzo will be better than what a lot of people think. You know, I feel like, first off, I feel like Lonzo will be healthy, and I feel like he'll be healthy throughout most of the season. I feel like, you know, they're going to bring him along slowly. He's not going to be a starter. You know, he's going to take it along real slow. But I feel like once he gets to that point in the season where he's starting to slowly feel his stride, you know, I feel like he's going to be a lot better than what people think. I feel like he's still going to be able to push the pace on, you know, offense, pushing it up the court. I still feel like he's going to make a lot of smart passes. You know, injuries don't deteriorate your IQ. You know, I feel like he's going to be able to still do a lot of those things. I still feel like he's going to be able to shoot the ball really well. You know, he might not be able to play defense to the level that he used to play, but I do feel like Lonzo will be able to produce and bring something to the table. You know, a lot of people, they talk about the Chicago Bulls and they expect this and they expect that, but they never include Lonzo into what they're trying to, you know, do as far as the Bulls rotation. But you hear Billy talk about it, you hear AK talk about it. Lonzo is pretty much in the Bulls' plans right now as far as what they're trying to do for just this upcoming season. You know, you haven't really heard no real trade rumors outside of the one Joe Cowley thing, but you know how Joe Cowley is. And so I feel like Lonzo is going to come and produce and provide a role for the team. And that's one player who I want to talk about. The next player I want to talk about is my guy Patrick Williams. I feel like Patrick Williams, he's going to have I want to say a breakout year, but he's going to have a way more productive year this year. You know, a lot of people say Patrick Williams is never aggressive. He always averaged 10 points per game. But I feel like it's going to be a huge hole as far as opportunities to score that DeMar DeRozan has left and took with him. And I feel like Patrick Williams is going to be one of the leading candidates to take over that scoring role. You know, I feel like, you know, the 1 month before he got injured, he was actually scoring at a higher rate, and he was starting to catch his groove. He was just never able to complete. I think it was December of last year. But he got hurt, and it kind of slowed him down again to the point where he didn't play anymore. And so I feel like Patrick Williams has showed the potential. You know, he's a lot more confident this year. This is what, year 4 or 5? You know, I feel like this is the year Patrick has to show what he can do. He just signed the deal. He's going to be one of the leaders on the team, quote unquote. And so, yeah, this is the year Patrick Williams will step up. We all know he could play defense. We all know he can shoot the 3. Now let's see what else you could do. What else is in that bag? What else have you been training on? You know, we see these old videos of you training these different moves you could pull. We see these open runs that you play in. You know, now let's see you adapt that to the NBA court. And I feel like this will be the year to do that, you know, with DeMar DeRozan being gone. And so Patrick Williams will be the next guy. And the last guy I want to talk about is Josh Giddey. You know, Josh Giddey, he kind of have like a low kind of cloud around him just because of how he played in the playoffs last season. And, you know, he's going to have the ball in his hands this year. I feel like Josh Giddey is going to be a guy that's going to put up numbers, get his team involved. He's going to push the fast break. And he knows how to contribute to winning. I mean, his team was the #1 seed in the West last year, and that's while he was playing. He didn't have the greatest playoff series, but he did play well throughout the season, and that was even with, you know, Shea. And so I feel like, you know, Josh Giddey, he's going to have a better year this year. I feel like you throw him along with Montas Buzelis, you get them with our shooting, you know, expert, our shooting coach, and maybe that unlocks some new levels for Josh Giddey. He's shooting the 3 pretty well in this, you know, this Olympics right now. But yeah, we're going to see if he can adapt that to the Chicago Bulls. But yeah, those are my 3 players who I feel can surprise and, you know, show more than what people are expecting them to show for this season. Comment down below, let me know how do you guys feel about that, and I'm gonna holler at you guys later. I'm out.